Hey guys, so today we are training shoulders, chest, and biceps, but before we head over to the gym, I just wanted to thank you guys for hearing me out in the last video. And honestly, what you were saying in the comments really meant a lot to me. And sometimes, that's why I like, expressing how I'm feeling, because at the end of the day, if you guys get something out of it and I also get something out of it, then, I think it's a win-win, because we're not going to have everything all figured out. I come on here and I'm not going to have everything figured out. I'm not perfect. And I always want to express even my struggles with you guys, not only the achievements, the things that are that make me proud or happy and stuff, but also the hard times, because I feel like there's always something to get from it. I mean, you're not gonna just go on life and have everything perfect, but as long as you grow from it, then you're doing things right. Like you go to the gym, the weights don't get lighter, you get stronger. And the same goes for you mentally going through life too. It's not just all the physical parts that you get stronger in, but you also get stronger with how you deal with things that come your way. And I loved how you guys were saying, because for those that maybe didn't watch the last video, but kind of just feeling a little lost in that, with me feeling like a certain age, I feel like I need to have everything figured out. And just really putting emphasis on what that looks like, instead of emphasis on how am I feeling with myself and in life, and going more with the feeling than what does that look like on paper. Oh, I need to have everything, sorted and all that stuff. And I loved how you guys were just you guys always make it sound so much more simpler than in my head. And I appreciate you guys just really being honest, and how you guys were just saying hey, we're not going to just wake up one day and be yeah, my whole life's figured out. I feel good. And, it's just part of us struggling, and part of us not the unknowing is sometimes the beauty of things. Because then life can be kind of boring, right? If you just already know how everything's going to turn out and how everything's going to be, and also you not struggling through things, you're not growing, you're not evolving, because we're always going to struggle with something. And to go on life, if you were to tell someone, I was yeah, if you're never going to have a struggle, you're always going to be happy. It's do you feel like someone's going to evolve? Are you really going to grow? And just realize, yeah, we are going to have struggles, and we are going to have things that we may not have the answer to, but that's okay. That life is not all going to have, there's no book that has all the answers to everything, because everyone lives a different life. Everyone goes through different things. And I think that is the beauty about sharing, your life and your journey, because there is someone out there that can relate. And that's why I think a part of me is just because I know it can be kind of embarrassing, to say things that you struggle with, because if you have people I mean, I put myself out there, so it's I have people watching me, and I'm just over here saying, yeah, I don't have it all figured out, but this is where I'm at right now. I honestly appreciate you guys giving me the space to just be vulnerable and honest, and honestly feel this is how I would talk to a friend, and realizing yeah, but I want to, and I think that's the thing too, is you express things that bother you because you want things to change. You want there to be the momentum of okay, this is what it is, what can we do? Because when you do express your troubles or things that you're going through, the rest is up to you to make that change. What does that look like? Because yes, you guys can tell me, all these things, but it's up to me, okay, what can I take away from that will help me, grow from it, or move forward. And realizing, right now, yeah, I don't have the answers to everything, but what can I do about my emotions, how I'm feeling, and focus more on my feelings and what that can look like, more than just what do I need to be doing. I think that's the crazy part, is that I think everyone's different. Sometimes people go so much with their emotions that they don't do the, okay, what do I need to do? And sometimes I feel like there's always a balance. And when that's not really looking like there is, then, I feel like your body's gonna, your physical body's gonna know it, and your mental state is gonna know, hey, something needs to change. What's going on right now? Because I think I was more of like, okay, I need to do this, I need to do that. And you guys can see, like, people that have been following me for the very beginning, I was all like, I need to do this, this, and this. And that translates to other things, not just in fitness, but other things that I forget, like, okay, where am I emotionally? Like, I'm kind of like, I lost myself a little bit, and kind of just needing to regain that balance and stuff. And I think I'm like excited about that, because I'm more focused on like what I want to share with you guys that makes me happy. Like more of the simple things, not just like, okay, what do I need to tell them to inform them, and just focusing on that, but also just being like real with you guys too, and things that I'm excited about, and treat that more like, because I feel like how they say, like, when you see your friends having fun, like it makes you happy too. And I want to just focus more on like my approach on like how this makes me feel, than, oh, what do I need to be doing, like visually, like all that stuff. Because me going through this cut, I'm looking at the numbers, I'm like, okay, like this is what I need to be losing and stuff, and not really enjoying and being proud of myself. And it really meant a lot to me when you guys are just like, hey, like you set a goal and you approached it and you did it, like you should be happy about that. And that's why I'm like, oh, I took the emotions away, because I'm just like, need to do this, need to do that. And so yeah, just kind of acknowledging I need to just balance that out. And just also, I appreciate you guys. Like, I am so grateful that you guys actually just take the time to listen, and what you say really does, make some, like, make a difference, because it does make me reflect on things. And I also want to share it with you guys, because if someone is feeling like how I'm feeling, or going through something a little similar with what I'm feeling, then yeah, I want to share with you like how I'm approaching it, and maybe that's something that you can like have a different perspective on. Because like I said, everyone has a different life, and things are going to look a little differently. Not everyone's going to say, okay, this is the answer for this and that, because we all have different things that make us happy, and I think I need to focus more on like, okay, what makes me happy, and sharing a lot of that with you guys, and just, not being consumed with things that are not making me happy. But like I said, I also appreciate you guys understanding a lot of my little opening monologues and endings. And yeah, I pretty much, yeah, just wanted to touch on that, because I am feeling a lot better. Like me just, I guess, acknowledging it, feeling it, it really does help you just move forward. Instead of just holding it in and feeling like it, like I told you guys, feeling like the answer is going to come to me first, like, it just doesn't make any sense. So me just like letting it out, expressing it, and then acknowledging it, like really does make a difference. I feel so much better, and just kind of like a weight lifted off of me, because I'm just like, yeah, like what you guys said really does help. Like, I'm just like, yeah, I need to like stop putting all the pressure on like having everything figured out, and enjoy this, things that are the unknown about life. And I think that's sometimes, yeah, the beauty of things, that we don't have it all figured out, and things surprise us, and embracing it. So you guys are, yeah, really, really wise. Like I love hearing what you guys have to say and stuff. So this has been a nice journey for me, because I knew that a part of me was like, okay, I want to share things to make your guys' journey with fitness easier. But I also think, yeah, like you cannot take away the mental aspect of your life and the goals that you want to achieve. You have to understand those two, that they come hand in hand, our mental aspect and the physical. Because we can have, an amazing physique and stuff, but the mental aspect of how you got there and the effort you had to put in, that will change you more than you just like having like a nice body, and I think that's what we say, like the gym, we take so much more out of it than the outer look of like what it gives us. We take in what mentally it does for us and how we can implement that in our lives. And it was really nice how you guys reminded me, like, hey, the work you put in to this, like, it is going to go towards other things. Like, I was expressing things that like I was scared of, and realizing, yeah, like it's just a journey. Like us going in the gym, we're going to learn on the way. And each time we're learning, it's going to be fine because we're getting better. And that's kind of how life is. Like, hey, things are going to be thrown at us that we're just like, okay, but how we approach it, and the best way to approach it is like sometimes unknown, but it is up to us how we deal with it. And knowing that we will get stronger from it, it's not going to make us weaker. Like I said, the weights don't get lighter, we get stronger. And yeah, I'm just feeling really good. So I will end it there, and I will see you guys at the gym. And yeah, again, thanks guys. I'll see you at the gym next clip. Whew. Okay, so the exciting part I want to share was I just flipped the bench. So we're facing this way. We used to face the other way, but it feels so much nicer on the wrist this way. And I feel so much more secure. And technically, we are stronger because we set it up better. I just think it's funny because I never tried it this way. And I always tell you guys, oh, try something, see how you like it before stick with something. And I was like sticking with the other way for so long. And I had worked in with someone and they had it facing this way. I'm like, you know what? Let me try it. So I did, and I liked it. So that was exciting news to me. And yeah, like I'm keeping it at this weight because I'm able to do a solid like 6 reps, and they feel super comfortable, but I don't know how I'm gonna feel because this is the second set. And sometimes you're a little weaker in the second set. So let's go ahead and see what we do. And if I don't think I feel like I did a solid set, then we might do one more and I'll drop the weight. Yay. Actually, I felt like the second set felt better than the first set. And that happens too. So just because we are doing a cut, we're not technically putting on muscle. We're trying to maintain the muscle we do have. So I do 2 working sets on here, and then we'll do 2 working sets for side laterals. Altogether, 4 working sets for that muscle group. But things are going to change when we do the bulk, and I'm excited to share that with you guys. But that's not till a month, but excited for it though. And yeah, I'm excited for it because not only, and I know we're not going to be crazy, like we're not going to gain crazy weight. Like if anything, I've expressed to you guys, I feel like this is how I should look in my surplus, because it is harder losing weight than maintaining. But anyways, let's go ahead and go to the next lift and go from there. So I'm actually surprised with upper body how my body's been able to maintain the strength that it has. But that's why I tell you guys, I think lower body is so mental for me. And that's what gets me frustrated and emotional during lower body days. But upper body, you know, it's like you're pushing yourself, but it's not a mental thing that you have to like, well, at least for me. And it's just interesting to me that difference. But these are feeling good, and I think that's why it's like surprising me during my set. I'm just like surprised I can even push this weight still. So this is gonna be our last set for this, and then we'll do some side laterals with the machine. And honestly, I'm curious to know what that machine's called. It's probably just, I don't know. So we're gonna go find out after this. Mm. Okay, that was 6 reps, and the one before it was 8. But that's the thing too, is like, you know when to stop before it just feels like you're just gonna hurt yourself. The last one was a grinder. My whole body was shaking. I don't think you guys can see my lower body from where the camera is, but it was like shaking so much. It was kind of funny. But yeah, you also know the difference with, okay, that was a solid set, or not, that was it was too, you know, unstable and it didn't even feel like a good set. So I'm really happy with that set, and glad that's how it's, you know, been feeling throughout the 2 lifts that we've just did. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Okay, I knew it wasn't named anything fancy, so it's just lateral raise on the hamstring machine. So I knew it in my bones. Okay, so this is my second to last set. The first set felt really good. I just feel so much more secure doing it. I don't know why I hadn't come back to these. I was using, you know, the cable to the dumbbells, but these also just feel so solid. I don't know how to explain it, but I love it. So let's go ahead and do our set. Oh, another side note is I like making sure my back is, what's the word I'm looking for? Like flexed, I guess, instead of it being like this, you know, and you just depending on the machine to stabilize you. Like, you know, you need to do the stabilization. So, you know, making sure, because like with me doing that is like making sure my shoulders are prepared to do the correct form for my side laterals, instead of me just sitting here and just kind of being like this, doing that. I don't know, just feels nicer. But go ahead and always try things for yourself. See what feels the best. If you feel your shoulders, you know, whatever makes the shoulders feel it the most. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this feels good. Okay, one more and then we'll do some flies. I didn't realize how much I miss this machine. It just feels way nicer, actually. So these are feeling really nice. And this is our last movement for chest. So it's definitely just that reassurance that I'm squeezing them and it just feels solid. So let's go ahead and do our last set. Okay, that last rep probably was a sloppy one, but I was gonna try for it anyways because it's our last thing for chest. Now, what do we have? Arms? Yeah, so I was gonna see what's open. Usually I like using the dumbbells, but so far they've always been taken. So let's see what our fate is. Okay, so finishing up with arms, and we're doing 30s, which I'm pretty happy with because during the bulk we went up to 35s, and so 30s is not too bad to like stay with for our working sets. But they're tough, but it's okay because it has to be tough. So I'll go ahead and do my last set. Okay, and then we have some preacher curls. I like using the machine, but the machine's not open. It's handy using a bench, and you guys know how I set it up. But actually, I think it's open, so we'll go ahead and head over there. I usually like finding a nice little spot, lighting wise for bicep curls, but couldn't get one. So it's just a bunch of shadows, or actually no shadows. The shadows do help. It's just, one solid, I guess, lighting. So hopefully it translates when we do the posing, and we'll do it in the natural lighting for today and see how that looks. Okay, last set for these. And then I do need to go bathroom, and then we'll do some posing. Those are pretty hard. Man, I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like the body dysmorphia is hitting hard because I'm just like, I don't know. I don't feel like I really see any muscle on me and it's like bumming me out. I feel like I'm in like an awkward stage of not feeling, lean enough and not buff enough, and it's just weird. So who knows? But yeah, let's go ahead and do some posing. I kind of want to do it in the natural lighting. I want to just have those comparisons to like look back on, because I know we just go in the like under lighting. Forgot. Yeah, like, because it's just cool to pose under that because it just looks that much more intense. And I always express that to you guys. It's not like we're like, you see me working out and you see how my muscles look And yeah, where you pose, the lighting, it does a big difference. So that's why I'm like, let's do the natural lighting. Let's see how we look with that. Let's go ahead and go over there. Yeah, I think it was a good idea to come pose over here. It just looks a little different than the overhead lighting. And I think that's just good to just have because, like I said, these videos are also for me to look back on and it'll just help see the progress. Let's see, what should we do? Oh yeah, guys, I was trying to figure out because you guys know my front lat spread is not that great. Like I don't know why it just doesn't look good. I think I actually feel like I need to do a vacuum while I do it, and I feel like it'll actually emphasize my lats. Okay, what else did we train? We did chest. So I guess the best way I can show the chest is doing the side poses. And then we'll do the most muscular here too. Yeah, I'm just like super winded today. Like towards the end when we were doing biceps, yeah, my body was like, okay, we're kind of done. Had to really just push through. So, posing does take it out of me too, but we'll do our best. Let's see. What else do we have? We'll do I think. Well, I mean, we did shoulders, we did chest, we did biceps. Do a little braids in the front just in case I want to use this as a thumbnail. Okay, I think that's about it. Still have some cardio. So we'll do that and then I'll talk to you guys after that. Okay, guys, so I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've been doing the endings of my videos right before I do the beginning of my next video, just because after I'm done working out, you guys, I am so tired. I'm so tired. I'm just like, okay, make my food, take a shower, all that stuff, and I'm exhausted. And yeah, so I'm just like, you know what? I don't want to just get on the camera and just be like, bye guys. Like, I want it to actually like mean something and not just be something I need to get over with, So this is what's working for right now. Who knows, maybe the next video you guys see, I will do the beginning and the ending all in one day. But yeah, it's honestly, it's working. So it's fine. Oh gosh, see, I'm already wanting to start the next video. But okay, yeah, I wanted to just say goodbye. And if you guys saw the beginning, like I said, I really appreciate you guys. And just embracing the feelings I get from making the videos because yeah, sometimes it's more of like, I need to put out videos if, I want to like have the algorithm pick up the videos and stuff. And then remember that time I took like a big break because I'm like, what does YouTube need that I need to like, maybe I need to make my videos different, and all that stuff. And when I took that break, like I told you guys, like I missed talking to you guys. Like it was something that, I missed because I enjoyed it. And realizing like, I'm gonna just go with that. Because I like making videos. I love interacting with you guys. I like just, it just feeling like a mutual like relationship. And I enjoy that part. Like that's the part I wanted from making videos. And yeah, maybe YouTube's not gonna pick up my videos. Maybe something, I'm not making flashy videos or whatever. But, let's say I did. Would I enjoy it? I don't know. But I enjoyed this, and I think that's what they talk about. You can't just be comparing things that you don't even know. Like, it's like, oh, should I go to this school or this one? Maybe I'll be happier if I do this one, but I'll just pick this one. And then it's like, you don't know the other aspect of it. You won't. And so it's like, why are you going to torture yourself with the unknown of like, oh, what if that answer was better? What if that lifestyle, if I would have done that job, I would have had a better life. It's like, you're going to just torture yourself like that. So me just realizing, hey, this is what I enjoy. And honestly, that's all I wanted, is to do things that I enjoy. And I feel like, yeah, like I actually do miss. So if in a way, me taking that big break to find, how to make better videos, I also found an answer, because I realized I just enjoy the simple, I guess the simplicity. Because I guess I'm saying, I know my videos are kind of simple. I don't do anything fancy. Because, those do better, the fancy ones. But I enjoy this right now, and I'm just gonna really, like, I don't know, enjoy that feeling, enjoy it and not overthink it and think that maybe if I did my videos a different way, I would have done better and stuff. And it's just like, yeah, like I'm not gonna torture myself like that. And that's why it really means a lot to me when you guys do support me and, like the video and also comment, because like what you guys say, like it's really meaningful to me. And, it makes me realize like, yeah, like, you guys really enjoy the videos, and I just like, it just means a lot. So thank you for that. If anything, yeah, like I guess I'm saying, like, it does feel validating. Like, yeah, not only do I enjoy it, but you guys do too. And like I said, if it's fine that it doesn't reach a broad audience, as long as it reaches out to some people and it does, like you guys can relate to it, like it does mean a lot. And I'd rather have like meaningful relationships, with me sharing myself and my journey than ones that, aren't. And sorry, I feel like the mic's going into my chest. So hopefully you guys can hear me. But yeah, I just wanted to express that. And like I said, I honestly love the people that always like comment and support. Like I look forward to your guys' comments and getting to know a little bit of like your guys' personality, because how, you guys approach things, how you share your experiences, like it's letting me get to know you guys too. And you guys are actually really, really amazing people. And I've, taken away so much from you guys sharing your life and your experiences. And I really just love that. So I'll end the video here, and then I'll record for the next one, because I'm actually getting ready to go and do back. So I'll see you guys for the next video. And yeah, bye guys.